was the distortion of Christianity within the Third Reich. Specifically, he and other top-ranking Nazis tried to completely distort the Christmas holiday into their religious tradition, into their occult religion. So there was a Nazi version of Christmas during the Third Reich. During the Third Reich, the Nazis distorted the Christian religious holiday of Christmas into a celebration of Nazi ideology. The Jewish origins of Jesus and the commemoration of his birth as the Jewish Messiah was troubling for some members of the Nazi Party and their racist beliefs. The Nazi regime wanted to transform the consciousness of the German people into a cohesive national romanticism. The Nazis intended to destroy Christianity in Germany and insert in its place a combination of the belief in the old German pagan gods and the new, quote, gods who ruled the Nazi Party. Again, it's all about becoming God. After taking power in 1933, Nazi ideologues sought to reject Germany's long-held Christmas traditions by renaming Christmas to Yulefest, or the Yule Festival. Again, a Sabbath on the occult calendar. And also propagating its Germanic origins as the celebration of the winter solstice and turning it into a quote-unquote festival of light. As you see here, the Nazi, the lighted up Christmas tree would often be have a swastika or a sig rune on top of it. Nazi ideologists claimed that the Christian elements of the holiday had been superimposed upon ancient Germanic traditions. They argued that Christmas originally had nothing to do with the birth of Jesus, but instead celebrated the winter solstice and the, quote, rebirth of the sun. They claimed that the swastika was an ancient symbol of the Big Dipper in its 4 positions during the equinoxes and solstices, again, occult Sabbats or holidays. And that the figure of Santa Claus was a Christian reinvention of the Germanic god Wotan, the Norse god Odin. Nazi Yule Festival posters were made to depict Odin as the, quote, solstice man, riding a white horse, sporting a thick gray beard, wearing a slouch hat, and carrying a sack full of gifts. Here you see some Nazi propaganda with the swastika in the middle and different animals that were celebrated as part of Yule Fest. Here you see their depiction of Santa Claus, which was Wotan or Odin. And they had more traditions that they celebrated for the Nazi Christmas. The traditional nativity scene was replaced by a garden containing wooden toy deer and rabbits, with the biblical figures of Mary and Jesus depicted as blonde-haired, blue-eyed Aryans. The traditional name for a Christmas tree, Christbaum, was renamed as a Yule tree or a light tree, with the traditional star on the top of the tree replaced with a swastika, a sun wheel, or a sig rune, and the tree decorated with swastika ornaments depicted there in the lower right. During the height of the Nazi regime, an attempt was actually made to remove from Christmas the association of the coming of Jesus and replace it with the coming of Hitler, who would be referred to as the Savior Führer. One of